we're here, you're here, and we're here with some pillows.
And it's
some
Friday,
pads.
so
and
here
it's
we are.
Friday! Yay!
Kind of a dreary Friday.
It's raining here.
Yeah.
So it's just like, blah.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't feel like spring.
No.
But good thing we made those umbrellas.
Absolutely.
So
How's that working out for you, Jessie?
It's great.
Okay, good.
Jessie loves her umbrella. So we're all good. We have people watching,
Yeah,
so
I don't
that's
see
good.
comments yet, but I
Alright.
do see that we're...
Okay, now we're.
All right.
Alright.
Well, I'm Danielle.
I'm Bianca.
I'm Jessica behind
Jesse
today.
over here.
Jess and Jessie are behind the camera today, so double J's back there.
Hi, Teresa. Yep, comments are coming through now.
Oh, good. All right. So,
Hi, Tina.
Tina. Hey, Tina.
Patty.
Tina, Patty. Who else we got?
Teresa.
Teresa, Tina, and Patty so
Oh,
far.
man.
All right. Well, hi everybody for chiming in and saying hello to us. And we're going to kind of solve any question you have with whether I use a pillow, whether I need a perfect pad, one or the other, or when one would do over the other one. If you don't already have one of these useful items, you need one. And we're going to kind of show you why you need them and kind of just give you a little bit of extra information, because these are one of those accessories that you don't necessarily need to have, but you want to have it because it's going to make your life easier. That's what these were designed for and, kind of developed. So that's what we're going to show you today.
And I feel like it's one of those things you don't know that you need it until something's not working or until it's too late.
Very good point.
Because I know I pressed a bunch of polos the other day and they did not come out well because I did not have a pillow. But I used some other alternatives and they were fine. But if I would just had one of these or a couple pads, it would have been perfect.
Yes, and they come in all different sizes. The pack of pillows that we have come in this 4-pack. So this is all that's included. You get a tiny one. I like to use this for like onesies or polo pockets, sleeve or legs. This is not a sleeve or leg, but that's what you'd use them for. This is like the medium-sized one or like your tote bag one. And then obviously this is like the full 15 by 15 pressing area. So if you have something that has like a bunch of zippers everywhere, a bunch of buttons, this is the one to use.
Large hoodies.
Yes. All right, and then the perfect pads. We have a couple of them. I didn't bring them all in here, but again, they're comparable in size. You have one to match, kind of each pillow. And then another little one. But this is kind of like the one for the caps. So goes like this. The cap size. Okay. So
these come in a pack of 4, $64.95 on the website. All
right on top of that.
Yes.
Got those prices for you.
SFPP, because I had to type it in a bunch of times the other day. So they all in one set. So you might only need this one, but you do get the other 3 just in case, because you'll find a reason to use them, I'm sure.
And these come individual, so they don't come in the pack. So you'll purchase what you need the size for.
Right.
And they vary in price according to the pad size you're purchasing. So you're looking at anywhere between like $25 to $50. To look up those, you want to type in PAD-01, 02, 03, 04, 05, just to see the different sizes.
Or you can even type in perfect pad, and
it'll bring
they
them
should
all
all
up.
come up too.
And they're all under the accessories tab on the website as well. So that kind of helps bring everything together for you too.
Do we have any questions so far?
So, everyone's saying hi, and then what's
everybody.
the difference between the two? Which we're going to get into for you.
Yes. So the main difference, obviously, the aesthetic difference, is what they're made of. So these are basically the rubber that's on the bottom of your heat press.
Which kind of looks like this too, doesn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
So this is like the rubber. That's what it feels like. It's a little bit softer than this. No, it feels the same.
Yeah.
So,
Just different colors, really.
Yeah, just a little bit thinner in kind of measurement, but so it's not as thick. But that's basically what this is made of. This has a foam kind of center to it, and then it's wrapped in Teflon, or nonstick sheet. So basically, I always like to use a Teflon pillow when I have something that I can't get around. So the main time to use like one of these pillows
That one?
is, yeah. So let's say I wanted to kind of put a decal on this pocket. Well, there is no perfect pad that is going to get my press an even and flat surface. So my pad, or my pillow. Okay. So my pillow is basically going to do that for me. Your main purpose of your pillow is to allow all of the unevenness to go into the pillow and then give you a smooth, flat surface for your heat press to work with. So especially with this right here, if I'm pressing on this little pocket, this is going to push down into my pillow, and this area is going to push down. So when my heat press closes and locks, I'm now going to get a nice even surface for whatever I'm printing on my pocket. So now, if you're like, well, why can't the perfect pad do that? The perfect pad is stiff, and that won't allow the zipper to press in, causing, I don't know if you can kind of see that, causing this gap. Like, this isn't going anywhere. So the very first thing that my heat press platen is going to touch is this part, not this part. I'm never going to get to my pocket. And that's going to cause issues when you go to print. So especially if you're doing vinyl. Vinyl wants a nice, even, smooth surface. You're not getting it here because this is in the way. To avoid that, now that we have a super close-up, you get the pillow. My pillow's pushing down. It's pushing my zipper into the pillow and will allow my vinyl here to be pressed even and smooth. So that's the one main reason to use a pillow. When you have a small area that has a very large seam, zipper, button, something that you can't get around with the pad. Another time, like, so here's a polo. So the polo, you say, oh, well, there's a button, so we must need a pillow. Not necessarily, because if you're pressing on this polo, you are going to be using, most likely it'll be on the pocket area.
Right.
So you could, yes, put a pillow underneath
And it'll be perfectly
and
fine.
press, and these buttons will sink in. But since you have a very small perfect pad, you could also use a perfect pad in that area where you put your pocket logo.
Because the buttons aren't a factor anyway.
Exactly. So your perfect pad is already going to touch the top of your platen first, pushing these down. Your perfect pad is small enough that these are not affected. So in a polo case, either option is going to work for you. All right. Now, any questions about that? Okay, go ahead.
The next question of that was, can they just get the cap one?
As long as all your transfers are this size. Sure.
And then it looks like Jamie said she has all the pillows and uses them all. Marianne asked which is the best to use for purchase pre-made transfer designs.
Depends on what you're pressing it
Gosh,
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really depends. If you're kind of just in the market, like, I know I want them and I know I need them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say pillows
For sure.
because they're a little bit more versatile and they'll allow the button zippers and other seams to kind of sink in. So you don't necessarily need a perfect size.
Right.
So if you kind of think of, well, I need a perfect size for something, then perfect pads are what you need. So kind of think of it that way in terms of what item you might need.
Right.
Now, do we have another question? Okay. All right, so a hoodie. Hoodies are tricky. And why are they tricky? Because they got a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of moving parts.
Yes. So you've got this up here. You've got the pocket. And then you have the back, if you're going to do the back. So if you have a large enough hoodie to straddle it like this, then you're fine. It doesn't matter, obviously everything's off the platen and you're good to go. You could press without anything. If you have something where it's a smaller hoodie or or you can't straddle it,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go like this, and your pocket is now going to be on the plat and affecting your print, you need your pillow. Your pillow is going to be your number one source. So that way when you put, so we'll do a big pillow. When you lay it down, this pocket that's right here, going to go right in the middle of my transfer, is going to push in and allowing this to be a nice, smooth, even surface. If you use the perfect pad, the pad will actually push the pocket part up and cause an uneven surface. So
It's basically like not using anything at all.
exactly. So you do, for this kind of circumstance where you have a pocket that is on the bottom pad, but even though you can't see it, it's still there. So you definitely want to use a pillow.
And it might not look like much, but it will affect
Oh,
your
yeah.
design
Yes.
for sure.
And you know what? A V-neck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Printing on the back of a V-neck tee, like on the, people do it like right up here.
Mm-hmm.
That V-neck is here. If your design is here, both of those are going to be
You're
on
pressing
your
right
your
into
pad. So you need a pillow to put either in the middle or to put underneath like this. So that way this area will be nice, smooth, and flat, and not the V-neck won't affect it.
Butch asked, what's the best with the hoodie on? Do you think on the pad inside or just on the bottom?
That depends on what side of the hoodie you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you're doing the back, you want to use the pad inside so the lining of that pocket in the front's not interfering. But if you're doing just the front pocket, then you want to use one of the smaller, either the perfect pads or the smaller pillow, just to focus on that one area in the pocket.
And now tote bags are another one. These, if you have a big tote bag like this, then
Jeez.
Jess is knocking stuff over in our
I feel
studio.
trapped
If
in
you
here.
could see her right now.
It's
You can
dangerous.
see what we see.
So there's really no way for me to get this off and these off. So I don't really know. Yeah, so you can't. But if you add, I think for either one of these, I'd probably, you can use either
A
one.
pad would be, yeah. Because you're not worried about the handles anyway.
Yeah. See, so my pad is here. See how this is nowhere near the level that I need to be, so I'm fine with my perfect pad. The very first thing that's going to touch my top platen is this pad, and that's perfect. That's what you want. And all the other stuff is out of the way.
And our heat press is not on, by the way, so Danielle's like not taking her life in her hands, you know, just to clarify.
No, we didn't want to be boiling in here.
Yeah.
It gets hot.
Hillary asked if you can use the pillows between the canvas bag if it had a pocket.
Absolutely. Yes. You would kind of just, I have one,
Oh, we
just
had one.
turn
That's what
around
we
and
said.
like right to the right hand side, in with the dog tees, I think is a tote bag with a pocket.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a blue edged one.
I feel like when I was cleaning, I saw it.
Oh, there it is. All right, so perfect. So tote bag with pocket. Slide that right on in. You can either use, for this, you can use either one because we do have a small enough pad. So you could use the pillow or you could use the pad. I guess it kind of depends on the size of your design.
Right, but
But
if your design is bigger, then you're definitely going to need the bigger item.
yeah. And then if you only have the pillows,
Sure.
because they come in a set of 4, then, you know, absolutely. So that'd be how you do that. If you wanted to do the reverse side of this, again, you'd want to stick something in the middle. I would do the pillow for that side.
To keep it on that same...
Yeah, so that way that pillow, or that pocket, this pocket right here is not affecting my print on this side.
Because then it's right back to the whole pillow in
Yeah.
the hoodie thing.
Yeah.
Such a small seam makes such a big
Where's the
difference.
pretty bag? Where is it from? Do we know where that one came from?
This one?
That one's from Target that she's
Is this,
holding.
is this one pretty or is
That
this
one.
one pretty? This one was we got from Alpha Broder for our summer sample that we're gonna do.
And this is our
Um,
leftover Valentine's samples
Valentine's
that we
from
have.
Target. And then they also have these canvas bags too, which don't mind the wrinkles. But yeah, you can do these canvas bags. And again, as long as you're off your press with this part, that's fine. But you have these corners. So if you're working on like a small 9x12 heat press, then this kind of stuff would be off the press. But when these corners affect and they're gonna be like puffing up and that's gonna hit your heat press first, then you'd wanna use something like the Perfect Pad. Slide that on in. Or the pillow. This is a one or the other. This is an or option. And then there. So that's all off the press, off the platen.
First thing that's going to hit is that where that box is.
All right. And now, let's see. So I also have onesies. I know the glitter is just like everywhere. Okay, onesies. I think I would always use a pillow for a onesie. And it's the main thing is because you got so many things going on.
Oh yeah, it's just like that's
onesies.
So many seams, buttons,
There's
snaps.
buttons in the back of this thing. There's little. I mean, this collar is like ridiculously thin.
Yeah, it sure is.
but you want to get all that stuff to go away. So a pillow would kind of make it go away. And sure, you can definitely use the sleeve.
Because I have used that one in the past. Actually, I think we did a video on pressing pillows a while. I think just pillows back in like August, I think. And I'm pretty sure I used that one because the design was kind of on the bigger side, so we just did it for that.
So Butch asked for cost effectiveness for all the projects. Can you get away with just using the pillows since you just bought them?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. And do the pillows help eliminate heat press lines?
The heat press lines you're always going to get because it's depending on the fabric and the pressure you have. Like I printed these pillows and I got heat press lines, but as soon as it dried from the moisture from the heat, they went away.
Yep.
If you're getting impressions from the edge of your heat press, you just want to lessen up on your pressure.
Right.
That's what's causing those kind of indentations on your shirt when you physically get like an indentation on your garment.
But it will help though if you're getting those lines that are just coming at the seams, like of the more tighter fitting shirts. Then it will help with those if you stick a pressing pillow inside for like those youth or like teeny boppers shirts.
Very good tip.
Teeny boppers.
And then another time when you would absolutely need a pillow is when you do a tile. Because you're printing on this side and you put it on under the heat press. Obviously breakable, number one.
So it helps it to not crack.
Yeah, and then it'll push it down into the pillow. So that way your paper can kind of come up because you have a little bit of white like on the edge there. So just to kind of help the transfer wrap around or help the sublimation print wrap around that edge. So that's a good pillow aid. So you do need a pillow for a tile. You can't get away with this because
There
is no give for that. And you will be cracking it. All right, I think that kind of sums it up on our end. I don't think I missed anything.
No, I think I'm just trying to go through the line.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything.
Do we have any other
I don't
questions?
see any other questions.
All right. Well, this was kind of a lot of information all at once. So, if you have any further questions, you can always comment in the bottom of the video or send us a separate email to service@proworldinc.com, inc.com. And, or give us a call.
And this will be posted on our Facebook too. You can always rewind and replay and rewind, if anything that we might have missed.
And if anybody's also looking for other helpful tip videos, we do have a whole section on our website, proworldinc.com. So there's a whole tab for help and then a whole section for videos. We have all of our Facebook Live videos along with any other video you could possibly think of. Kind of housed right there.
Another question popped up.
Oh, yeah.
So, should you use light pressure when using the pillows? I've tried using them, but can't seem to get it right.
Yes.
Because
you do have to modify the pressure.
Because the pillows are thick, so you can't really do heavy pressure because it won't close, won't apply right.
So as you can see, I'm really lightening this pressure up. I'm still
It's
too
still
thick.
too much.
But see how much, like, the screw is.
But keep in mind, although you're lightening the pressure, the pillow is making up for that. So you're still getting the adequate amount of pressure you need for the item.
So you want to be about here. That's good. You're depressing your pillow slightly so you can kind of you can still kind of see it. Your pillow's not totally squished.
But you don't want to do that either.
No, you're depressing. No, you don't want to do this.
Yes, because you can flatten it.
This is, yeah.
I may or may not have done that one.
It's a very sad pillow. You can kind of see the difference. Like,
Oh, wait, where's the other?
my flatter friend here. Like, this was, oh, wow. That hurts when you look at it that way.
Oh my god, I didn't wow, I thought they were different ones. That's
Yeah,
so,
no, it's the same one. So
Flip said if you press
so
too hard,
do
the pillow
not-
last very long.
yeah,
Yeah.
so don't do this, but do this. so you're gonna lessen your pressure. Like for TransPro, this is about the kind of rungs on the screw that you need, because that's gonna give you less pressure, but still heavy enough to press the items that you're looking for, and it won't do this.
Yeah,
so
that's not good.
so very good good comment there for that person that chimed in. Anything else? All right. Well, we are done here. And again, if you have questions, email us, give us a call, message it on Facebook, and we will be sure to help you. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend.